Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel. This is the director Kim, and today we're going to continue with our simple and better color grading process. And this is part 2. I know the listen part I was explaining how to make your color grade simple, like you got to leave everything like the way it is natural. You just play around with the skin tone and your color grade has to be perfect. So today we're going to continue with the lessons, but we're going to do another way, which is very easiest way, more than the listened one. You trust me. Okay, I think if you've done color grades, you just follow all the steps that I showed you, I told you, and you still, your eyes can never feed well, can never fit perfect your color grade. Like, yeah man, my footage, it doesn't look like the way Kim, you know, his footage, the way he looks, you know, the way they teach me. I try to do this and this, but it does work. So there's another way that you can do that if you are just a beginner, because if you don't know anything about color science, whatever I'm going to tell you to do, you're still going to find your color is not that perfect, because your eyes cannot calculate the color from your image. You see, like me, the way I see this picture, every time I look the picture, my eyes analyze the whole image, and then I make the process to make it good. I just feed my picture to make it perfect. But if your eyes does not, you know, and it's not like you're not gonna be like that. No, it's just you need the time to practice. You need the time to, you know, learn much. You need the time to collect the stuff to your mind. So don't worry about that. So at the meantime, you have to learn and collect the stuff. That's the same time that you have a project you need to receive to your clients. So what if you have a product and you want to make a better color grading? Meanwhile, you know nothing about color grading. I recommend you to use this way. There is a very simple way to do such thing. So I'm gonna start to make this my 5 notes, which is perfectors note, and you know I'm going to use those notes. First note, which is going to be my CST, color space transformations. I'm gonna bring it up so that I can, you know, separate it with the others so you can see perfect. You see this one, I already explained you. Okay, I'm going to make an information about the camera, as we often do. Break 709, break 709A, and what. Okay, now it's looking perfect. So another note, which is going to be white balance. This is going to be white balance. Let me name it WP perfect, so that I know. So I bring it down to understand what this is for. And this one is going to be what we can call it in exposure. So that here I'm going to control the exposure. But before that, I have to make another node, which is going to be my noise reduction and R. This is going to be, you have to make noise reduction before any process, but you know, because of a CPU, so I'm going to do all the process, and then after that I back to my noise reductions. All right, so my white balance, what I'm going to do is just I'm going to fix the balance of a picture, because you see the picture is very warmer. You can just leave it like that if you don't know anything about color white balance. You can just leave it like that. So if you're a beginner, you don't know how to use offset, I recommend you to use temperature, or you see this knob, click this node and select up to the white parts, you know, white stuff, and Davinci Resolve is going to help you do color white balance perfect. You see now the picture, you see before and after. The picture was very warmer, now it's neutral. So this is what you have to do. And then next thing, which is going to be your lifesaver, is to apply this look, which I'm going to tell you. So look at the magic, how these plugins do its magic. I'm going to the look, I'm going to drag. This is magic bullets. If you don't have that magic bullets, inbox me, tell me, and I'll show you how to get it. So yeah, I'm going to my look. It's going to take a bit of a second. It depends on your fastest of your RAM or your PC. Boom, now it's opened. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to the look, and I'm going to look at the preset, which is going to be a block booster spot. And I'm going to find this spot. You see this spot? Yeah. You see the way the color is coming. Even in Premiere Pro, you don't have a Davinci Resolve. Yeah, you can do this way on Premiere Pro. After convert your footage to Rec 709, and then you can just import this one. So yeah, I'm going to drop what we call it, preset for Premiere Pro. If you are the Premiere Pro user, I'm going to drop the presets on the color processes, and also I'm going to drop the presets on Davinci Resolve, which is going to be a still. So after watching this video, please comment down there, and I will give you the link of my presets which you want. But after commenting, make sure you like the video, and if you never subscribe, please do that. So what I'm doing, I'll delete all the stuff and leave this loot. You see now it's looking gorgeous. So what I'm going to do, the first thing that I'm going to do is just, I'm going to my curve, and then I'm going to make adjustment curves that is going to contrast my picture like this. You see the picture now is very contrasted. And then I'm going to do an HSL, which I'm going to make it, I'm going to put it behind my curves. And then what I'm going to do is just, I see my skin tone is very oversaturated. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reduce the saturation of our skin somewhere on here. Now it's looking perfect. Let's see the hue of our skin. The hue of our skin is perfect. So I'm going to make it like this spot. So you have to twist and make your video perfect. So you have to watch the vector scope. So I make sure a skin tone is right in this line and is right on this spot, the saturation, because this is the saturation. You see there's a saturation. When I click the saturation port, you see it's playing around here. So if I increase the saturation, you see it's over, you know, it's over running. So I don't want it. And also the hue, if I make this, is going to be yellowish. This part is yellowish, and this spot when I go above is reddish. So I make sure it's in right position, just like this one. You see now. Let me undo it a little bit and fix it just slightly. You see now we are very controlling of our skin tone. And then another thing that I can do is just maybe the bluish. I can increase the saturation of a bluish to make the pictures very vivid. You know, to make it really, you know, amazing. You know how to make it. This looks amazing. So I'm going to make it like this. You know, the picture is going to be very full of a color. So this is before, this is after. You see now it's looking amazing. So I'm going to reduce a bit of that to make it perfect. So I'm going to leave like that. You see now it's perfect. So I'm going to click OK, and then the magic of color is going to be happen. So it's not like I'm finished. Let me do another thing, which is I'm going to soft this skin tone, the plug that's I used before in this video. So I'm going to apply also this plug here. I'm going to my look and then click edit it again. After that, I'm going to my presets. You see there's a lot of presets. So I'm going down to the people. This is where I can get Cosmo plug, which is going to smooth my skin. So in here, I'll click the preset called a soft spotlight. And then I'm going to delete all these other tools that is applies and leave only Cosmo. What exactly Cosmo does is just smoothing my picture. You see now the magic of Cosmo, the way it does, it is smoothing my picture to make the pictures very soft. And this is most of people like for their skin. They love their skin to look very, very, very pleasing. So last thing, which is going to be a sharpen, which is I'm going to bring some detail to the picture. You can use any sharpen that you have. I found out this sharpen is good to me, and then I'll go to my nose reductions and make it look cleaner. I'm going to make it cleaner. This is very, very, very simple way of color grading. I never did so much. I just did a very tiny, but the picture look mwah. And this is what I love from Davinci Resolve. But you can also do this process on Premiere Pro. Okay, I'm about to tell you this. I've got the comments. People want me to teach them from the scratch, like the beginner. So I have to teach the beginner from scratch how to use Davinci, what it is and what it is. But that is masterclass lessons. That is a masterclass lesson. This lesson that explains so much about Davinci Resolve from scratch to finisher. I have these masterclass lessons. If you want it, check on my ebooks. It's explained about everything that in Davinci Resolve. I just explained how to use these tools, like how to use primaries, these balls, logs, HDR, everything from Davinci, how to use curve, what its effects, where to use it, what the benefits of using those, how to create color development, how to create your look. I just explain about that, and it has 3 videos, and another videos explain about color science, very deeper way. And last, which is a video of me color grading the whole project, from importing your project, like I import my project, up to deliver your project, up to export the project, up to here. I explained everything. I never leave anything. I'm telling you, that is masterclass. You can't find those videos on YouTube because it takes so much time to explain. It can't be 2 or 10 minutes or 5 minutes. It takes a lot of time, and just like that. And also I have loot which is available. If you want the loot, tell me, I will give you the loot. Also, a good thing is I have a group of WhatsApp. Check me through my number. I have a WhatsApp group which has a lot of colorists and directors, and my clients, my students, 12 colorists there. We discuss about color, we share the stuff about color, we teach each other, give some tips, and talk about the color issues. Any problem that you have, you can share with others. It's not like I'm talking with Kim, just only Kim. I can't know anything. I can't know so many things. Some stuff like somebody else can understand that better more than I. So we have to share. And also I have so many questions I used to ask them, and they tell me, and they have a question they ask me, and I tell them, and this is how we make the industry growing. So if you want me to join, I'll make you join to my group. Check down the comments, give me your number, and then I'll add you to the WhatsApp group, which is group, a community of a colorist. See you guys on next episode. I think you've got something here, so you don't have to mess around and complain about color.